House of LaFrance YouTube channel. Today's video, I wanna just say why I decided not to do a user video. That's not the topic. However, I want to discuss why I decided to switch from one career to the next. For those of you who don't know, I am a fashion designer currently, but I used to be a nurse. I work in nursing homes, I work in rehab, long story, that's another video. Why did I switch? Well, let's go back, because if you would have to understand my whole story, I have to go back a little bit. Okay, so fast backward, not forward, fast backward. 5-6 years ago, I was at my dad's. I wasn't living in my own apartment yet. So what I did, I told him after graduation, once I graduated high school, I wanted to go to Art Institute because I want to be a fashion designer. Since I was back in Haiti, I've always drawn like little stick figures and you name it. Everyone knew me for that girl who knew how to draw and draw really well. And anyway, I told him that's what I want to do, and he's Haitian, of course, and he says, "So di la, wait. So di la, over la." I'll translate after, so to speak. He's like, "Oh, so you come to America, or welfare hobby, you getting career, you need a career, so you're going to be a nurse." And I was like, but I thought we discussed, but no, he was not having it, honey. He was like, anyone, not just Haitian. If you're from the West Indies, if you're from Haiti, Jamaica, not all of them, but most of them, the West Indies in general, the parents, either you're a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, everything else is just a disgrace to the family. I'm sure you've heard it from many YouTubers before, or anyone on the internet for that matter. So I said, you know what? I was just turning, 18, graduating, 17, 18. I was like, you know what? Let's please the daddy. But it's not a sad story though. Now hear me out. When I did the nursing thing, I kind of liked it. I tried a little bit of everything. I did peds. Let's shrink it down. Pediatrician nurse, I guess that's how you would call it. Hated it. I did hospice for a while. Hated it because people are dying and family members are fighting over life insurance money. I couldn't do it. And then I decided to work in a nursing home. There's a say, if you have nothing else good to say, just don't say anything. Well, here's how I'm going to put it. If you don't have anything good to say about any place, anyone, drink some tea, darling. All right, so that being said, I switched. I decided one day to go for the RN program. I was like, you know what? The LPN is not making me enough. I got a little greedy and I was like, I want more. So I go ahead and I went to BC, Broward Community College, took up all my prerequisite classes. And then when it was time to actually enter the program, there's an entrance test you have to take. I'm pretty sure it was called a TEAS test. Okay, nurses out there, my friends, if you remember, comment somewhere because I forgot that test. I long forgot that test. And I took the test 3 times. And each time I did not pass. The passing grade was 75. I failed 3 times with 74. I was like, okay, Lord, if this is you telling me, don't do it, I'm listening. I am not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So the last time I told my dad, I said, listen, look here. I'm going to take this test one more time. If I fail with a 74 or lower, I'm going to Art Institute. I'm enrolling and I'm doing the fashion design because he's very religious. So I said, this is God telling me not to do it. And he said, oh yeah, okay. Right, so I went. Final and last time. Oh, and by the way, you pay $80 every time you register for that test. That's $80 worth of shoes I could have been buying. Anyway, that's another story. Because I was a Just Fab and shoe dazzle addict. Here I am walking into BC, taking the test for a final time. She's like, you again. It's like they've become so accustomed to my presence. Every time I show up, they're like, oh God, girl, give up. You ain't gonna pass that test. Anyway, T. Taking the test, I'm like, I'm feeling confident. I practiced at home. I have the books and everything. So I'm like, all right, this is going to be it. This is it. This is it. All right. Took the test. All right, finish. Final page. Click. Calculating your grade, 74. I was like, you know what? F this. I'm walking out. So I took my books, my everything. I said, all right, toodaloo, y'all ain't seeing me anymore. Bye-bye. I went straight to the Lauderdale, took the exit number, whatever, walked into the office, in the admissions office, and I said, okay, I want to get in. The lady was like, well, the quarter already started, but what we could do, we can enroll you in mid-quarter, blah, blah. Have you done your FAFSA and all this extra shenanigans? I said, yeah, I have. Yeah, and she's like, okay, well, we'll register you in. It was February 2012, if I remember correctly. She said, well, you can do a mid or half quarter, if that's how they call it. Well, I registered, aced the class. It was art appreciation and art gallery or some shenanigan like that. And I was like, I'm in art school, y'all. Hey, you can tell, look at my background. My whole house is artsy. I was always the art person. I did excel in math, don't get me wrong. I could have been an engineer, but that's boring. Me telling this whole story is because if I tell you how many times I've actually been with the old folks, because I work with geriatrics, and they're sitting there and saying, you're so pretty, you should be a model. And I said, no, I'm not the model, I'm the designer. They're like, oh really? It suits you, you look like it. I'm like, yeah, I have something to say. So what are you doing here? And I said, well, it pays the bill. I don't want to lie to you. It's not something I'm passionate about. It pays the bill. However, fashion and art and painting and drawing, and yeah, I don't want to be a Baroque artist. However, starving artist rather. But this is what I really want to do. And she says, you know, I envy you. When I was 20-something years old, I wish I had done this. And she was not the only person. Even the old folks, the one that went to the army, the Vietnam veterans, all of them, they sit there and say, you know, I wish I were like you. I wish I had done this. I wish I had married this. I wish I had followed my path and my dreams. And like this, I'm sitting here like these old folks on their deathbed, not necessarily, but you know what I mean, are literally saying they wish they've done, they wish they've talked, they wish they've spoke up, so to speak. So it's like, okay, I'm doing something I really love right now, so I don't have any regrets. God forbid, I don't have wood in my house to really knock on. Everything is fake. Well, except for everything here, honey. See, like I said, I was going to say, knock on wood, God forbid something happened. Drop it right now. I don't have regret for not achieving it yet, but I will not have no regret for having followed my dreams. So, went to the Art Institute, graduated, 4 years, whoop, whoop, got my bachelor's degree, walked the aisle with my little cap and gown, had all my honors around my neck. I was like, yeah, showing them off, like, I did it. My father at the time did not come to the graduation because we were on, okay, long story. We were on a little separate path at that point. Basically, what ended up happening, my aunt, who actually went to the same school, she's also a seamstress and designer, came, my friends, so I had a little support system. I didn't have the person that needed to be there, unfortunately. However, most of the people were there. So, this story, it doesn't make me sad anymore because I've done so much. I have accomplished so much after graduation. Way before graduation, I acquired my first job. I was a lead designer. Well, tea, please. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. So I was a designer at a place in Boca, and then after that, I became assistant designer with a company, well, a children's own company, which I still do go to, and there's a company called Adventure Fashion that I also do some creative work with them. So I'm all over the place, really. I don't like saying it like that because it looks like you're unsteady. However, I do like it. Because I have the flexibility to come home and do whatever the heck I want. But when money calls, I'm just on another voyage to go to wherever it calls me. I've been fortunate enough to travel with the school, which I took every opportunity. We went to Paris We went to London, personally on my own. Where have I gone? The typical Haitian areas, Canada, New York, whatever. Those are nothing to brag about as far as fashion goes. This top right here was a gift for my birthday by my best friend, Alexandra Velati. She was like, Laura, you need to wear color. You wear too much black. I was like, well, I love color though. I never realized I wear black. Anyway, I'm switching it up a little bit. Oh God. Anyway, she says you're single. You need to be ready to mingle. Tea. You know what that means. I am currently right now in Miami International University of Arts and Design. I am trying to complete my master's degree. Unfortunately, duty call in between. It's an online program. We only meet on campus like once a month. So if a quarter is 3 months, just meet once and everything else is online. So it gives me a lot of flexibility to just do whatever I want as far as freelancing and work or consultation for companies and stuff. So what I've been doing with all the free time, besides working on my own clothing line and starting a magazine, and now I'm gonna start traveling. That's what I've been doing. I haven't started yet, but I've signed up to travel with companies overseas to work with production team. I'm not sewing anything, not that I can't sew, but I'd rather work with the creative process because that's where the creative juices flow. And then I can work alongside the seamstresses or the production team to help, so to speak, direct or something like that. But this is what I'm going to be doing until I could get my own thing going. Listen, people, I gotta make money somehow. So YouTube videos, freelancing, traveling abroad with companies, wherever the money calls. Unfortunately, I shouldn't follow the money should follow me. But I'm not saying I'm following the money, I'm following my passion. The money is my passion. So don't get it twisted. No tea on that one because that's actually true. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So I've been doing a lot of speech. I've gone to Johnson's Wales University. The dean, or rather the fashion department head, she's like, so when are you graduating? It's like, very soon. Why? She's like, wow. I mean, we just started the fashion program. You just happened to take a master's degree. So, hey, give us a call when you graduate. What? Was that a job offer, lady? Oh, I like you already. I was just like, yeah, this lady is literally trying to recruit me. Sign me up. You know, I'm not saying I wouldn't be a teacher. I've tutored when I was in Art Institute. I would have like little sessions on the side if the students didn't understand what was going on. Not that I was better than anything or anything like that, but I don't know. The art thing just come to me so naturally, and I make it look easy by coming up with little shortcuts for them to understand. Of course, on my YouTube channel, you could see some of the, even though I ramble a lot, I've tried to pace myself and take my time to explain, which I can't do, obviously, because I talk fast and a lot sometimes. I go back to Art Institute a lot. It's like they squeeze the juice out of me. My picture's plastered all over the wall as a successful story. I don't know how successful I am yet. Shit, I need to make some moolah. But still, I go back, and when they have open houses, I present my portfolio again. And since your girl did win Best Portfolio, rub it in. This would be my portfolio online, should you wish to check it out. The journey is still going. It will never stop. And I always push myself to just the biggest thing ever. And I'll talk about the magazine in another video, why I started it, why I started it. Because it's not about competition, but it's about other companies where you're trying to get your stuff out there and they looking at you like, Anyway, you see where I'm going with this. So I'm sure by now you're getting used to the whole idea of House of La France. Of course, I'm recording this in my living room right now, my apartment. Bear with me, people. I'm just starting this thing over. Thank you for tuning in. I'm hoping I can post some interesting videos for you. You will see some videos that has nothing to do with fashion. Sometimes it may be on my mind to talk about something. Like I said before, I might have some guest speakers. If you do requests, I have some requests, but what I've done is I've done some one-on-one with these people. So right now, there's more people asking for that same topic. So what I'll do a video. Say, for instance, you want to know how to sketch or whatever. I have all my things right here ready to go. So I'll just slap it on the table, tilt my camera, do a quick video of how-tos, and we go from there. Let's just see. So yeah, stay tuned and welcome to my channel. I'm hoping I could be entertaining, informative. Get it together, Laura. Informative. The story with my dad, we made up. I'm not saying we're best friends now, but listen, the man is getting old. I'm getting old. I better make peace with my past and my paps. Let's put it that way, my pops. Listen, I speak 4 languages. Sometimes I mix them up, so don't judge. Alrighty, have a wonderful day. And drink your tea. Toodaloo.